In this video, I'm going to be talking about the healthy horse. I'm going to give you some tips on what I look out for to make sure I'm keeping a really close eye on how my horse is feeling and how I can get the best out of them. So I always like to be the first one in the yard in the morning. I like to feed the horses so I can go in the stable and I can notice a lot in those first few minutes when I'm feeding. I can notice how they are, if they're feeling bright or if they're not going to their feed, if they're eating properly, how they normally do. And if they've eaten their hay and their water at night, important to check on hydration. And you need to know what's the normal amount of water for your horse, what's the normal amount of hay that they like to eat, and how quickly they eat their feed or not. And then you need to keep an eye on anything from their nostrils, if there's any discharge or anything. And you can keep an eye on pulse rate through here, through the jaw. You can feel their pulse rate through the jaw. Also, I run my hands down their legs when I'm mucking out, just to make sure there's any new lumps or bumps or any heat or filling. Just generally give them the once over in the morning. And then also, it's a good idea, sounds basic, but a good idea to know what is sort of like normal in the stable in the morning for droppings and things. If they're more messy or less messy, just so you know what's normal, what's not, and then you can flag up anything to the vet or anything if they're not feeling on top form. And then you can tell the vet what is a normal level for drinking, eating, which is really important. Another good thing to do is keep an eye on their temperature. In the morning when they're relaxed, what their normal temperature is, after they've worked, and then again in the evening. So you get an idea of what is normal, and then you will know when things are abnormal, and that's a big way of telling when they're off colour is their temperature.